My dispatcher, she hates it when I call her. I'm eating chicken broth, 2 cans for $1. I gotta beg for my fuel. Okay, friends, now here we are. I got this door right here. I'm gonna paint, and this is my back door, and it needs a little coat of paint right there. So what I've got to do first, as you can see, it's got the old paint around the edges. All around the edges, it's just chipping off like that everywhere. So I have got an electric sander, and I've got some 60 grit sandpaper, and so I'm going to sand it down the whole door, especially along these edges right here. I catch these edges real good. Okay, so one time I owned a company, a painting and drywall company, little construction company. So I thought I'd share a little bit with you in case I know some of you've probably got the same kind of projects going on. So that's kind of what you'd want to do on a door like this. And then I've got me some, this is 100 grit, and it's just been used just a little bit, so there's plenty more there, but that's 100 grit. That's what I'll go back over it with, and I won't bother with the electric sander. I'll just hand sand it real quick with the 100 grit, and then I will paint it, and I'm going to paint it back a blue, but it won't be this color blue. It'll be a different shade of blue. I went to a hardware store and got me some discount blue. So that's what I'll be painting it with, is the discount blue. But yeah, but that's what we got going on right now. That's what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like from up and down like that right there. As you can see, it's pretty rough shape. But when we're done with it, it'll look like a whole lot better than that anyway. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are. Let me show you where we're at now. I got this door, I started sanding on it, and what happened was my electric sander broke, so I had to start doing it by hand. And you know, the more involved I got, so I couldn't find my 5-in-1 putty knife. I couldn't find my putty knife, so I grabbed me a real good knife. And what I'm doing is I've got to go along the sides of the door and get all that. I got to keep going until no more of it will fall off. I'm going to go around the whole door like that. You see it just chipping right away. And I've got to get all them chips. All the chips all the way around it. And then I've got to take a steel wool brush, if I can find one. If I run down a crackhead maybe somewhere, and they may have one on them somewhere. I have to frisk them down. Get me a steel wire. A steel wire brush would be good too, but steel wool. Every crackhead's got a little bit of scrap, little bit of that. So steel wool. So I have to frisk them down and get that steel wool off of them, and steel wool this door real good. But I have got a mission going on right here, friends. Look at that. It just keeps on. And you got to get all that. That's very important. You've got to get all this off of there. Okay? And because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to paint your door, and the door is going to, the paint's just going to start chipping right off of there. So that's very important that you get all this, get all you can off of there, sand it down really good, and before you start painting. Your prep work is your paint job. If you do a lousy job on your prep work, your paint job, there's no sense in even putting a brush to it, because what you do in your prep work shows up in your paint job. So that's a very important thing to remember. If you want a nice looking paint job, you've got to do your prep work. That is very important. Okay, so look, here's what we got so far. That's our door so far, right there. That's what it's looking like. And I have still got a little ways to go here. Okay, so here we are. I have got this thing all the way down to the bare metal. I did not expect, actually, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to go that far. But what happened, look at that. What happened here is I started scraping and it just kept on coming off, you know. Paint just kept coming off, and the more I'd scrape, the more it would peel off. And now I'm down to the bare metal, and I took my 100 grit sandpaper, sanded it all down. Look at that, I've got all of my hair falling out. And look down here, look at that. Look, that's the floor. That is the floor right there. I've got chips everywhere, everywhere. But so now the next step, I'm going to wipe it all down with denatured alcohol. Okay, take a rag, take some denatured alcohol, and wipe my whole door down, and then it will be ready to paint. Okay, so that is our next step. Brush it down with denatured alcohol, and that gets it all the dust off of it. Okay, so that will help. That's the purpose of it, is to, like I say, the better you do your prep job, the nicer the paint job's going to come out. Applying the paint is the easy part. Okay, it's the prep work that is the job. Okay, so I put the denatured alcohol on it, get all this dust off of it, and then we'll be ready to prime it and paint it. Okay, so let's get busy doing that. Okay, so here we are. You just like that, you just take your denatured alcohol, you just simply wipe it, nothing to it, easy peasy, simple as can be. Just an old rag, and some old gloves. And you just wipe your door down, every inch of it, just like that. Easy as can be. Okay, and this is very important. I don't know how to stress to you enough. Alright, friends, I want to show you something right here that I just discovered. And actually somebody told me that they saw on an older can of Lysol where it actually had listed the coronavirus. And so here's my can. Now this can I bought before all this stuff. I've had this can of Lysol for over a year. Okay, so I want to show you. This is my can, and you can see right there, that's the date. Okay, it says right there, I hope you can see it. It says 5/19/31. Okay, so 5 would be the month. It says 31/5/19, but you know, so 5/31 would be the day, 5 would be the month, 19 would be the year. Okay? So, hold on. Let's see if I can. I want to make sure you see this right here. Can you see, is it showing up? With that, where did it go? There it is. Okay, so can you see that right there? See what I'm talking about? There it is. And you can see that real good. Okay, this is my can of Lysol. Okay, so now we go right here on the back, and it starts. Okay, so right here you can see it says coronavirus on my can of Lysol from, what's that date? 5/31/19. Okay. So every year there's a strand of coronavirus. That is why they're calling it the COVID, the COVID-19, because it's but every year there's a new coronavirus that's going to come along. Okay, as you can see, as old as this can is, and way before this can, for years and years, there's been different coronaviruses. Okay, but this one has, yeah, this one's a little bit stronger. Got a little more potent in it. All right, so that's what the difference is. So help y'all understand that. So that is pretty amazing stuff there, though. Pretty amazing. Just thought I'd share that little tidbit with you there, so you can go show all your friends. You can pick you up an old can at the flea market. Pick you up an old can of Lysol from 1922, and you can show them. Look at there. It says coronavirus on it right there. Dadgummit. Yeah. All right. Okay, friends. So here we are. Got my old F350 XL right here, and what I'm about to do is I'm going to change the glow plug relay switch. Okay, so what is going on is, it's a great truck. This truck I got is wonderful in the summertime, but not so wonderful in the wintertime. You know, in the summertime when the weather's warm, really don't need glow plugs. It's more of a wintertime thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to change out this glow plug relay switch, because most of the time that is what's the problem. It's not actually your glow plugs. It's either your relay switch or your wiring. Okay, so that's two big things that you can check. You can also get yourself a check light and check it out if you want to, but I'm going to just go ahead and skip that, because I know with the age of this is a 99 F350, and with the age of it, I already pretty much know it's, well, I did my own testing, and I know that the relay switch is bad, and I'm hoping that'll fix it, and I won't have to be replacing the glow plugs. So we'll just find out. Okay, so here's looking at my motor, and right here, so you got a relay switch that sits right here in front of it, and you got a relay switch in the back. This is the one I'm going to be replacing. One's a tall boy, one's a short boy. So I'm going to be try replacing the short one first. Okay, which was about 75 bucks with tax and everything. All right, and it gave me a COVID discount, I guess you could say. It saved me a little bit, change. So basically paid the taxes, so that was nice. Okay, I do appreciate that they did that much for me. So here's first thing. Let's see what we got to have here. This is a number 10 millimeter. I'm gonna have to need. Okay, and then I'm also gonna need this right here, which is a 13 millimeter. Okay, I'll need that. Okay, and then also I'm gonna need a, looks like it might be about, let's see if that's it. So it might be this one. No, not that one either. So it's gonna actually be a number 10 millimeter for that one as well. So you're gonna need a number 10 and a number 13. Take these wires off, because you got 2 wires on the top. Well, you know, you got 4. You got 4 on the top, and then you've got the mounting. So there's not much, it's not a whole lot detailed involved. It's pretty simple. And it's right there, right up top where I can get to it. So that's really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, so let me get busy doing that. Okay, so there we got the new one on. Okay, now that motor needs to be cleaned, my friends. That is one dirty, dirty motor. Okay, look at that. That is a shame. That needs some scrub-a-dub for sure. Okay, that definitely needs some scrub-a-dub. Now I want to show you something. I got this right here. All right, this is it right here. So I've got a '99 Ford F350, and if you are looking to try to replace yours, then that's what you'll need right there. That might help you out a little bit. That part number GPR110 relay, and of course you ask them for, tell them that you need a glow plug relay switch. Okay, and that's what, this is the old one, but that's what it looks like, and it should come with a pack of screws, brand new bolts, nuts and washers. Okay, should come with a brand new pack of nuts and washers, just like that. That's what came inside my package. Okay, now the thing is, as soon as I put it on, I got back in the truck, I could hear it clicking, and I never heard that before. So yeah, I kind of figured that was probably what was going on, because of the age of the truck, and you know, so a little bit of common sense. You know, this is a '99, and right now this is 2020, so yeah. But yeah, I hope that helps somebody out there, because I know that is a common problem. This is a 7.3 motor that got in this bad boy right here. 7.3 job. It's a very good motor. So yeah, so I hope that helps somebody out there. All right, and I may try to see if I can find this on Amazon for you, and if I can, I will leave a link down in the description for you. Okay, I will do that. So look down there in the description area, click on Amazon. If I find it, I will leave it down there, and if I can't, then I don't know what to tell you. Call Napa. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. So this is what it looks like. Got the corona thing going on. Everybody's still working. Getting these trucks out of here. What they are doing is they are stockpiling. Okay? These hardware companies, and there's still a lot of construction going on nowadays. Even with the corona virus. And a lot of companies are stockpiling. Okay? So that is keeping us moving. That is keeping trucks moving. And that's a good thing. Okay, so as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this corona virus got everybody staying at home. But companies like Site One, landscaping, companies that do mulching, like you go to Walmart, you buy bags of mulch, stuff like that, rocks, anything to do with home improvement. Those type of businesses are profiting very well. So yeah, like if you have any stocks, any shares, you're into that kind of thing, that's where you'd want to invest. I'm sure their shares are doing very well right now. It is booming business right now. Everybody's stay at home. Some states are mandatory, some states are voluntary. Say they're talking about calling out the National Guard, stuff like that. So everybody's just staying at home, waiting for this flu bug to go away, you know. And in the meantime, they're working on their house. Improving their house. Okay, so that's where we're at. All right, here we are. So, friends, I am here at the motel. Had to stay at a motel last night, which is a pretty common thing for truckers. Motels and truckers, you know. So, I want to talk to you just for a moment about bed bugs. Okay, so I'm going to show you kind of what to look for when you check into a motel and you're concerned about bugs, especially those little bed bugs. Okay, and they're hard to get rid of, but they're not impossible to get rid of. So I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to get rid of them. If you have them in your home, what you need to do is you need to go get you a turbo kerosene heater, possibly 2 or 3. Heat up your home to about 200 to 300 degrees, your entire house. Open all your closet doors, all your cabinet doors, everything. Heat up your house to about 200, 300 degrees for about 24 to 48 hours. And you will get rid of them. It's that simple. Okay. The other thing, now at the motels, what we need to do, what you want to do, let me show you right here. I'm going to show you this. Okay, we got our bed. Okay, so we want to look around the bed headboards, and they are hard to see, bed bugs. Okay, very hard to see. But what you're going to look for is you're going to look for little tiny dots, because to the human eye it's going to look like a little tiny dot. That's all you're going to see. It'll look like somebody took an ink pen and made little dots, and that's what they'll look like to your human eye, unless you have a microscope. If you had a microscope, but usually you'll see the little dots, and then you look down here. Okay, they will be hiding right in here along your seams. Okay, that's where they like to hide, is around the seams. So you pull your seams around and you look. See if you see any. Okay, go around the whole mattress in the bottom. Box spring part 2. Okay, just go around the whole mattress and look around the seams, just like that. Okay, that's where they're going to be hiding. It's that simple. Okay, so this one looks okay. Then if you have furniture, that's the same deal. They're going to be hiding around the seams, and they're going to look like those little dots to your eyes. And then when you get to fooling around with them, you'll see that if you see one, hopefully you'll never see them. That's where they like to hide. Okay, now the other thing is that if you stay in a room and you want to take a shower after you check in, I understand that, but also let that be the last thing you do before you leave. Take a shower. Okay, that way if you have any bed bugs, you'll wash them off and down the drain. Okay, so just it's that simple. Take you a shower before you leave. Okay, in the morning or whenever, you know. So wash them things down the drain and don't take them with you. All right. Little tricks of the trade. Okay, I wanted to share with you. Simple, easy. All right. So God bless you. Got a smoke signal. We've got smoke signals, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see what it says. It says, do not fear the coronavirus. You have a better chance of death by vehicle. Show you this right here. A bunch of these right here. Stay at home. COVID, save lives now, stay home. See that all over the place. Wow, look at this. Rest area is open, so that's good. Down here in Charleston, South Carolina. My dispatcher, she hates it when I call her. I'm eating chicken broth, 2 cans for $1. I gotta beg for my fuel.